talking about House Bill 5457. It's a complicated bill that's 3 lines. That the imposition of penalties and interest for the late filing fee of permits, fees, taxes, or personal property declarations be suspended for 1 year. As we all can agree, the last year of this pandemic has been devastating on our economy and our small businesses. We all agree, I think, in the House and the Senate, that Connecticut's only way out is through growth of our small business from the fiscal problems that we face. And this bill has been, in one small way, will help our businesses, the small business in particular, that were devastated during the pandemic, to give them, it's not a waiving of it, it's just simply suspending the penalties and interest on certain late filing fees to assist individuals and businesses in response to the COVID-19 pandemic.
My name is Wendy Traub. My husband and I own a small specialized construction company in Torrington, and I'm here to testify in support of House Bill 5457, which would suspend penalties and interest for certain filings. My company was directly affected by a late payment penalty, fine, and interest by the Department of Revenue Services for 1 week of Connecticut payroll withholding back in the summer. And I can honestly say I was surprised to receive the bill notice because there were so many businesses that were still being mandated to be closed during the summer. If you don't recall, I think it was 2019, during with a larger bill, legislature voted to increase the penalty from 2% up to 10% for anything being even over 1 day late, which was my case. I was supposed to file on Wednesday. I filed on Thursday. I'm sure we can all agree the pandemic has created a lot of challenges for both employees and employers. But at a time when most small businesses were filing for federal payroll protection money, economic injury disaster loan funds, and even worse, I mean, to remain solvent, even worse, how many businesses, 1/3 or something of the businesses in Connecticut closed. That's a really bad time to be imposing penalties and fines, which I call the proverbial pouring salt on the wounds of small business owners who are trying to remain afloat.
I appreciate the efforts of the governor and his staff. I do think we made a mistake in forcing the mom and pop stores to close down, but allowing the box stores to stay open. But this may help them come back. The box stores don't need it, but the mom and pops do.
There's real obstacles here, such as the COVID-related temporary shutdowns, a lot of employees being sick with COVID, to the emotional obstacles, which a lot of people are feeling, the stress and anxiety of COVID-related things that are going on in the state that are contributing to employers, such as mine, late filings of array of payments or paperwork. The process to request a removal of the penalty is arduous and long, and the burden of proof is on the business owner that there is a bona fide acceptable reason for it. And my response to that is the answer is simple in 2020, COVID. Suspending these monetary fines for even a year can provide a small respite from additional financial worries and burdens on small businesses like ours.
It's a simple bill. And I believe it'll go a long way to tell our small businesses in particular that we're behind them, we support them, and we understand that the hardship that they've gone through, and this is in a small way to help them recover and get back to running their businesses.
Please support in favor of House Bill 5457 and any other piece of legislation that can demonstrate to the public taxpayers that Connecticut is supportive of thousands of businesses that provide the much needed jobs to our residents. I think it's important for us to all realize that a lot of the speakers and a lot of these committees are saying that people need jobs. And I think this will provide a small little piece of that, get these people who own small businesses to be confident, to not have to worry.